What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rundown. I'm your host, as always, Drew Johnson. If you're new to the show, man, make sure you guys are following us on all social media platforms at the Platform DR. You can find myself at Real News 102. And if you watch it live, man, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel, man. The more you guys support, the more this thing can grow. So it's week 5, man. If you guys been tapped in, we started off strong. And we're just going to keep it rolling, you know what I'm saying? We got a good panel of guests tonight, you know what I'm saying? So let's turn it up. So just to give you guys a quick preview, we're going to kick things off, you know what I'm saying, with a state champion wide receiver, somebody who's got it done year in, year out for Cocoa High School. I got my dog, Nick Teeter, 2025 wide receiver, coming on to start things off here in a second. He'll talk some ball, and he'll preview Cocoa versus Venice High School, a real deal showdown that's going to be going down this Friday. So just glad to hear from a dog. He definitely deserves the spotlight. So then we'll transition to, a kid who I've had my eyes on for some time now. Just made a big-time commitment to Dartmouth College or Dartmouth University. Similar to Teeter, man. He's been a consistent producer at the prep level. Just glad to finally have him come on and hear from him and see why he chose Dartmouth, right? He plays for Venice High School, who Nick and Coco will be facing this week. So that'll be another interesting preview to get it going, you know what I'm saying? So then you already know, man, if you've been tapped in, we're going to wrap things up with my OGs and my media heads, man. I got my guy Landlin May coming on, better known as PolkWay. He rejoins the show. We'll have a good time wrapping things up. We'll talk some Polk County ball through week 5, and he comes on to preview another big Lakeland game as they host Booker T. Washington this Friday. All right, man, so that's a quick preview, but let's jump right into it. Like I said, I got my guy waiting to come on. Been watching him cook defensive backs for some time now, man. Just glad to have him come on and give him the spotlight a little bit. Welcome to the show, everybody. Nick Teeter. What's up, dog?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir, man. All right, man. New guest, bro. So we got to kick things off the right way for the people, bro. So let's kind of give them the rundown of your background a little bit. Let's talk about how you grow up and how'd you get into football, brother.
So the main way I got into football was I was just chilling outside. We were just playing pickup ball, hit and run it, and all that other stuff. And that's where the love for the game really started to grow.
Yeah, so this is around kid days, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the neighborhood playing with the guys, you know what I'm saying? A little throwback here and there with the guys. Start seeing you got a little talent there. So, hey, put them in a little league, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, bro. So let's talk about it now. Now we're growing now, so, you know what I'm saying? You've definitely been putting in the work in the high school level, but let's talk a little bit about the off season, brother. We know how much work you put in behind the scenes. Like I said, been watching you cook these DBs, but for sure, man, definitely a versatile slot gadget piece, you know what I mean? But what specific areas did you work on to focus on this offseason to elevate your game going into this year?
So what I really started to focus on really the past 2 off seasons was the burst, getting real twitchy and getting out of my breaks real fast, because you have fast break points, they won't be able to guard you.
Yeah, twitchy, man. That's a word that college coaches love to use when they're watching a slot guy like yourself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids might have that speed, but it's that twitchiness, you know what I'm saying, that they love to see for sure. But you're versatility, man. That's one thing that pops out when I watch your film, when I watch you play. You've been kind of like a Swiss Army knife for this Cocoa High School team, you know what I'm saying, lining up with, you got some other talented wide receivers. Got a guy like Brady Hart throwing it to you, makes it tough for defenses. But how have you approached, your role on this team, and what's the key to your versatility as a receiver?
My key to it is just being able to play wherever, do whatever, and just be the best at wherever you need to be at. Like with Brady, he's going to help you be the best person to be at any spot at the field.
Yeah, man. Talk about it, man. How has it been? We know we got Javon Balls going back to my guy CJ Bragg. You know what I'm saying? You don't have some wide receivers with you. How's it been playing with this elite coaching staff and this high-powered offense, man?
I feel like it's been great. With all the weapons around us, it's hard to guard all of us. Yeah. One game they might be able to guard me, but they won't be able to guard all my other dogs. So It's hard. And with I would say the best coaching staff in the nation. They put us in positions to win and be open and just be great football players at that.
Yeah, that offense with Coach Snyder and Coach Franco, those offensive minds, man, it's tough to stop this team. If you guys don't know, if you're in Florida, for sure you know about Cocoa High School, but they're going on the national ranks now, you know what I'm saying? So they definitely getting eyes on them. very tough team. And let's talk about it, man. You guys got a big time matchup this weekend, you know what I'm saying, going to Cocoa versus Venice High School, two of the top rated teams in the state. And like I said, now in the nation. So what's your mindset heading into this game? What's the talk been like with the guys, you know, especially knowing you're facing off against, you know, one of the top ranked teams in the nation right now?
Right. Really the mindset is it's just another game, you know,
Yeah,
better
there you go.
football, but just another game. We are planning as just like as we went into Heritage, we're preparing just the same way. You know, we think as it as like just another game, you know. They might be a better team than what we just played, but you know, we're a good team too.
Yeah, no, for sure, y'all, no, for sure, right?
Yeah.
And let's talk about it. Y'all guys are always in the mix, right? State championship last year, you know, it's pretty much looking the same this year. You guys pretty much ran the table last year. Took a little messed up this year, but you guys pretty much control your future. Still got Norland left, but hey, you know, like I said, you guys pretty much control your future. So, what's the goals? Let's talk about it. What's the goals for yourself, brother, and both personally and for this team?
So my goals for the team is we're gonna win states. Like there isn't where we might. It's we're
Yeah,
gonna win just because everybody has that mindset, including myself and the coaches, my teammates, everybody. We all have the mindset that we're gonna do it. And my personal goals is I just want to be as best as I can be to the team. I want to show them what a senior is supposed to look like and what an actual football player looks like.
yeah. And you guys have seen some of the highlights already, but let's hear it from the brother, man. Like I said earlier, you're a gadget piece, right? You know, very slick, very he's got the twitchiness. I know he wants to develop it more, but he's got that twitchiness, very hard to cover. But for the college coaches that's watching, Nick, what do you feel like separates yourself from other kids in your class? And why do you feel like you got what it takes to play at the next level?
I feel that I am very qualified for it just because that nobody puts in the amount of work that I put in, and it all shows on the field. I run a 4.440. I'm twitchy, and it really hasn't been nobody in front of me to be able to guard me, not one. So
I like it,
yes,
brother.
sir.
And senior year, man, you going into the last race before it's time to, you know, make that jump to the next level. You know, as we close out here, let's talk about what all have you learned at your time as a Cocoa Tiger with this group of guys, and like we talked about, this talented coaching staff.
Right. I feel like I learned mostly about it's a game at the end of the day. It's all about having fun and having fun with your boys. Like if you don't have a fun inside the game, honestly you might not win. It's all
Yeah.
about just having a fun, a good time and just showing them what you do and what you've been working for.
Mm, mm. Oh, this guy is a very smart kid, right? I like it, man. Before I ask you a little bit about recruitment, let's have a little fun, right? Let's have a Drew's Fast Five moment. I got 5 quick questions for you, man. You just answer them as quick as possible and we're gonna let people know a little bit about you. So first question, favorite football player of all time.
Tyler Lockett.
Ooh, Tyler Lockett. There we go. There we go. Somebody mixing it up finally, right? All right, man. Favorite post-game meal.
Chicken sandwich.
Chicken
But you gotta
sandwich. All right,
get you
what
gotta get the tahini mayonnaise.
you got it?
All right.
The tahini, man. You got a favorite spot at Chick-fil-A? That's what you know what I'm saying. Where you like to eat it from? Yeah.
Ooh. At the house.
At the
That,
crib.
that's
Hey, there we
that's
go.
the
We got
favorite
another
spot.
home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? There you go, man. All right, I added this one in last week. I feel like I like it. So, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I would say super speed.
Ooh,
That's it. Super speed.
super speed. Okay, I like
Yes,
that.
sir.
Super speed. Yeah, he's got one to just be able to burn past people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right. Favorite movie or TV show?
I'd say Queen of the South.
Ooh, this guy right here. All right, man. We're gonna wrap it up here. All right. Best skill on the football field.
Leadership.
Leadership. There we go. Nah, definitely. You can hear how he talks, right? He's got to be a leader in that locker room, right? It ain't
Yes,
too many
sir.
games being played with my guy. He's serious, locked in. He want to repeat. He want to, you know what I'm saying? Lead with 2
Sir.
championships, you know what I mean? But
Three of them.
3, I'm sleep. 3. Oh my God. Let's go, man.
Yes,
Hey, that'll
sir.
be good time, right? But hey, Let's talk about it. 3, you leave it. If you leave with 3, the college coaches gotta be knocking, right? Let's talk about recruitment real quick. Is there anybody showing love right now? Is people still sleeping right now? Just give me the update, bro.
A few people are sleeping, but right now I'm mainly focusing on getting as best as I can in football in season, and also I've been working on my pilot's license. So I'm looking for schools that have aviation in it as well, so I can further that career as well.
Hey, coaches, y'all heard it here first, man. My boy, definitely aviation, bro. I haven't heard that one yet, man. I got to start having a segment on what these kids what they want to do outside of football. That's interesting, bro. Man, hey Nick, man, I appreciate you for coming on, bro. Definitely got a bright future ahead. A smart kid, like you can hear the leadership in the kid, right? But he gets it done on the field too. He's doing what he needs to do on the field. So college coaches are definitely going to be coming, bro. Shouts out to the film in the background as they come in, man. Close us out, Nick. If you want to shout out anybody, hey, what's up, boss? How you doing? If you want to shout out to anybody that's been showing you love, supported you on the way throughout this journey, brother. What's up, y'all?
I just want to support my family, and I just want to say a little shout out to my little brother, Bray. He's on the way up. He's going to be a freshman next year. And my dog, Duran, he's out right now for a little bit of the season, but you know Duran. Duran's going to show him some.
What's up, yo. What they do, man? What they do, man? What's up, brother? Nah, for sure, man. Close us out. Let the people know where they can find you, bro.
You can find me at my Instagram, Nicky.Teeter, and my Twitter is Nicholas Teeter N.
All right, man. Big time game this week. Let the people know what it is. Go crazy. You feel me? We'll definitely have you back on for sure. I know the college coach is going to be coming for sure when they see you on the field. You've been consistent producing, bro. So it's going to come, bro. Just handle what you got to do on the field and off the field. It's all going to work out, bro. So thank you for coming on, bro. We'll talk soon, brother, for sure, bro. Much love, dog.
Yes, sir.
Much love, bro. Yes, sir. That's my dog right there. That's my dog, Nick Teeter, man. Like I said, been consistent, been getting it done at the prep level. Definitely deserves the spotlight, man. So the college coaches, y'all been sleeping, man, but y'all won't be sleeping for long. My boy say future 3-time state champion. That'll be big. So, hey, we're going to keep it rolling, though, man. Like I said, we've been having these fire guests on. I got another one coming on for you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe. We got my guy. Hey, like similar to Nick, this kid right here has been getting it done consistently for his program at Venice High School. His team's gearing up for a big-time game this week. We just had one of the guys on that he'll be playing, and he just made a big-time commitment to Dartmouth, man. So we got some things to talk about. So just glad to have him on. Welcome to the show, everybody. Ryan I want to get this right. Matulevich. There we go. Matulevich. Yes. There we go. I'm big on getting my guys' names right, bro. What's up, bro?
You got it right that last time.
Got it right, Matulevich. I've been practicing until I was practicing, bro. I folded. What's up, my dog? Now talk to me, bro. Icebreaker, man. My boy new to the show, so we gotta give the people the rundown on you, dog. We gotta let the people know a little bit about your background. How'd you get into football? How'd you, saying? Talk about your upbringing coming up, dog.
Definitely. I was always like a big flag football player. Like when I was growing up, I feel like that's how I got my hands and like my route running and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I started playing tackle like in middle school. And Coach Ty Timmons came out to one of my games. I don't know if you know him, but he run UBOR films.
Yeah.
And I showed out in front of him, and he brought me into like the 7-on-7 world and showed me all that. And that definitely really elevated my game and brought me to where I am today.
Yeah, so my dog been getting it done since the flag football days. You feel me? Nah, but let's fast forward to today. You still getting it done. So let's talk about it. Let's kick it off, man. With the off-season grind, man. You've been one of the more reliable receivers when I watch you compete. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But what did you focus on in the off-season to make sure you stayed at the top of your game?
Definitely in the off-season, I'm always just focusing on catching. First of all, just making sure like that's always staying 100. And then obviously I got to work on my releases. I feel like definitely with the teams we play, we see a lot of press, cover zero, like because of how we run the ball. So naturally, I just got to be able to beat that, and that's definitely what I work on and highlight on my game.
Yeah. For sure, brother. Let's talk about it, man. You talked about your route running, but when watching some of your film and highlights, it's obvious the route running and the yards after catch ability have been a big part of your game. How do you go about working on those skills, and what do you think separates yourself from other receivers in your class?
I feel like definitely like my breaks at the top of the route, I definitely stand out. Like I'm a true one-on-one receiver. Like I feel like I can go one-on-one with mostly anyone. And I feel like just yards after catch is just you just got to do it. You just got to see what you can get after and just try your best.
Yeah. Hey, you've been having some big time games this week, you know what I'm saying? All ready to kick off the season, you know what I'm saying? How's it feeling? How you been feeling with my guy Jace, you know what I'm saying? You guys got a high powered offense over there. It's crazy, bro. And, how's this offense looking and how you feeling, you know what I'm saying, with these big time performances to kick off the year?
Man, Jason's been my quarterback since like 6th grade. So naturally we just have such a great connection, and finally being able to bring that together like both of our senior years has definitely been great, and it's shown on film. Like I just been able to show out when he puts the ball in my hands, and our timing has been great. So it's been a fun season so far.
You know, y'all looking good, you know what I'm saying? Y'all guys getting national recognition, you know what I mean? It's not state no more, it's national now. So it's been national with this program, but for sure, this Friday is a big time one, right? I just had a kid on from Cocoa High School, you know what I'm saying? So talk about it, brother. You guys got a big one this week. How's the teammates talking about it? What's the vibe like at school? You know what I mean? How you guys been preparing for this challenge? And you know, what's the key coming out to for you guys to come out on top against a talented Cocoa squad?
I feel like definitely we got to come out hot on offense, like how we have been all year. You know, we just got to do our thing, throwing the ball, running the ball, just staying sound in our assignments. And defense is gonna have a big challenge. You know, they definitely got some playmakers on the other side of the ball. I know Javon, we played 7-on-7 together, so I know he's gonna do his thing. But our defense is gonna have to shut it down.
Yeah, that defense gonna have to tighten up, dog. We can talk about it. I know coaches might be watching, but it's been some crazy scores, dog. We got to tighten it up on the D for sure. But let's talk about it, brother. Yeah, no boy say we 4-0 though. That's all. Hey, people can't hate on that. You feel me? But hey, like I said, Venice, y'all have another stellar season, 4-0 to start off. You've been a big part of that, but you know, what's your personal goals for you? And, you know, what's the personal goals for this team? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to go deeper to the playoff state championship. Let's talk about it, brother.
Definitely my personal goals. I just want to keep stacking film, just keep like showing out. It's my last year, and I committed. I'm home, and now it's at this point. I just want to just show out for my city and just see what I can do. But definitely the team. I mean, we got to get a ring.
We got to get a ring.
We fell short 2 times in a row, and we can't do it again.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely came short. No, but you just talked about it with the Dartmouth commitment, man. Big time news from you coming out here recently. What all went into that decision, bro? You know, what do you like about that coaching staff, and how do you see yourself fitting into that program? I think you hold on. Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah,
start again. No, you good. You good.
I went up there on an OV this weekend. It was just a great time. And to be honest, it was way better than what I expected. I mean, the town was great. The vibe was great. I mean, the coaching staff, I felt wanted. I felt like a great place. Like, watch practice. I felt like I could easily fit into that playbook. And looking at the receiver room, playing time is realistic for me. And plus, it's an Ivy League school. So, you know, when football's over, I got
the grades, right?
To fall back on.
Yeah. No, that's what's up, man. For these Florida schools, man, y'all be missing out on the gyms, dog. But for sure, I know Dartmouth's got a good one. Man, you know, how does it feel though, bro? Just to have it locked in, you know, have your school locked in while you're chasing the state championship. You don't gotta think too much more about that, you know, less trips and whatnot. But how does it feel to just be locked in and a college showing you love? Like we ready for you to come right now, type. You know what I mean?
It feels great. It feels like a ton of weight off my shoulders, especially at a place like Dartmouth where I'm happy. Like I want to go there. I feel at home. And it just feels like it just allows me to focus on my season. I can just focus on training, watching film, going over plays, and just making sure we're ready for the state championship.
Yeah, man. For sure, brother. And hey, senior year, man, like I talked about with bro, man, last race before it's time to make that big step, you know what I mean? So let's talk about it, man. What all have you learned and taken in with your time at the Venice program, being around the coaching staff, being around these talented group of guys? What all have you taken in and learned, brother?
It's definitely just made me such a more competitive player. Like with the competition we play on a year-to-year basis, I mean, there's barely any teams in the country that play a harder schedule than us. So just that level of competition every single year has forced me to raise the bar of my game and has allowed me to just advance in like all aspects of how I am as a player.
And really quick, man, let's have some fun real quick, right? Let's
Okay.
do a little Drew's Fast Five, you know what I'm saying, as we close out here. Just 5 quick questions for you and just answer to the best of your ability, man. So first one, favorite football player of all time.
Favorite football player of all time.
Yeah.
I was always a Rob Gronkowski fan growing up. I used to be a tight end.
Hey, Gronk, come on, dog. That's my dog. I grew up Tom Brady, big, huge Tom Brady fan. So I'm already knowing, dog. Favorite post-game meal.
Favorite McDonald's.
And you're a real one, dog. Go get a quick McDonald's, man. You can't go wrong with no fresh McDonald's, bro. All right.
Definitely.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I'll definitely go back in time. Does that count? Yeah, I would definitely be able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Time travel. He would want to be a time traveler for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite movie or TV show?
Favorite movie or TV show?
Yeah.
I've been watching Dexter recently. I've been liking that. You know.
Hey, come on, dog. Yeah, that's an OG, right? That's one of the good series for sure. All right. Let me ask you, best skill on the football field?
Got to be my route runner.
Yeah, that route running crazy, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna see y'all guys watching live them highlights. Y'all seen it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the footwork. That's been what's been popping out on them highlights recently, bro. You been hitting boys with the you know what I'm saying? With the in and out. So we've been seeing all season work been going crazy. But bro, for sure, man. I appreciate you for giving me your time, bro, for jumping on the show. We could go on longer. But I'm trying to cut these shows shorter so people's attention span is not all the way there, bro.
Yeah.
They got to hear a little bit from a dog, bro. You definitely deserve the spotlight. Been wanting to have you on the show for some time. Even when Ryan was shouting you out, old Ryan Wright. So, you deserve the spotlight, man. Let the people know where they can find you at, bro. Big time game this weekend, dog. Let the people know where they can find you.
Definitely. You can follow me on Instagram, Ryan Matulevich, and Twitter, Matulevich B.
Matulevich, man. And he got on me. I was practicing, man. I got it written in my thing. I was practicing, man. But shouts out to you. For sure, bro. Big time commitment here recently to Dartmouth. He got a big time future ahead. Venice, y'all got a real chance to lock this one in, right? This season, right? This is the chance.
We're working.
High-powered offense. I know Landlin's waiting in the background. I know he want to ask about that defense. But like my boy said, they 4-0 for sure. So shouts out to you, bro. Thanks for giving me your time, Ryan. Y'all make sure y'all support my dog, man. Wanted to have him on the show. I have you on again, bro. We'll definitely have you on again, bro. But thanks for coming on, bro. For sure, man. That's my dog right there. Hey, they got a big time game this week. Make sure y'all go support him on his social media. And y'all check his highlights out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see Dartmouth's got a good one for sure. But hey, man, we got to wrap it up. I got my dog waiting on me, you know what I'm saying? Landlin May, better known as PolkWay, my dog, you know what I'm saying? Let's bring him on the show. He rejoins. What's up, my dog?
Hey, we back, bro.
The boy is back, you know what I'm saying? Let's kick it off right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you've been all over here recently, you know what I'm saying? Not just the state of Florida. My boy been traveling to college games and all, man. Let's just give the people an update. Let them know where some of the places you've been at, brother.
Just ripping and running, man. Just, trying to stay relevant, trying to stay active. We got out to Colorado, got out to University of Florida versus Miami, went down to Miami versus FAMU, as well as, we've been at a game every Friday. Like that Colorado was a Thursday night game. Friday I was at Mulberry versus Kathleen. I don't play, man.
Yeah. Hey, my dog say he do not play. That's right here. This is boots on the ground, right? This is how you get it done. Boots on the ground, brother. That's PolkWay, you feel me? But let's talk to me, bro. It's week 5, man. Some of these Polk schools have rose, others not so much, you feel me? But what's been the most surprising thing to you at this point in the season, brother?
I would say honestly, I don't know if I could say it's surprising because I predicted them to be good all offseason, but Mulberry still being undefeated, man.
Mulberry,
you gotta give them guys some love. Like small school, small program. We seen them turning the tide the last few years with Coach Matheny. They got that new turf field. They got a lot of hungry guys who are, wanting to prove themselves. So Mulberry being undefeated is definitely my biggest moment of the year.
Yeah. So Mulberry for sure, but. Let me ask you, man, let's talk about some of the top risers, because I had you on last time. We talked a little bit about Lakeland, Shenard, Clower, but let's talk about a little bit of Marshawn McKinley out of Victory Christian. He's been a lockdown defensive back, looked really good. I got to say, Cedric Townsend, you just mentioned Mulberry. He's been another lockdown DB. He had like I don't know how many interceptions he had last year, but it was a lot. So
I think
coaches
9.
should be, yeah, man. Coaches definitely should be checking out his film for sure. I gotta mention Blake Johnson died at Bartow. I've caught 2 Bartow games, man. This kid knows how to keep the offense alive. If it wasn't for him right now, I don't know how that offense will even be moving with the run game not being able to go. But just talk about some of the hidden gems you got in the area, and maybe some of even the kids you got on your top 50, brother.
So you just hit it right on the head, bro. Shenard Clower. I think Lakeland is hard for anybody but the quarterback or the running back to get that, offensive player of the year because there's so many people that touch the ball. But when you're talking about like his performance against Lake Mary, quarterback had 250 passing yards. He had 225 receiving yards. So the bulk of the receiving yards, 99-yard kick return touchdown. Like you having a game like that, you putting up 3 touchdowns, almost 400 all-purpose yards. That has to be noted. That has to be important.
What offers that? How doesn't the college offer a kid after something like that? Especially
and he's a true 4.3.
My bad, brother. Yeah, just go ahead, brother. I don't know.
I'm right there. I don't get it.
Yeah.
If you're that electric, you're a true 4.3 guy. You putting the stuff on film.
Yeah.
You can't
these
be
Florida
that
schools
concerned.
Be missing out on the gyms. They missing out. I just like the Ryan the Matulevich kid. He just committed to Dartmouth. Like he should be at an FIU or FAU. Like these kids can play at these schools, but they're gonna keep missing out. So
right.
Yeah.
Like, why is he gonna go to Coastal Carolina when we got FIU right here? Shenard can play at USW. He could play.
We can talk. We could go there too as well, right?
Yeah.
But those FIU should be rolling out the red carpets for guys like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Talk about go ahead. Let's Marshawn McKinley, Blake. Anybody you want to talk about, man? That deserves
Marshawn definitely want to give that kid some spotlight, bro. I think every game this year he's had either an interception to pair with either a kick return or a punt return touchdown. So he's scoring either from his defensive back position with a pick 6 or from special teams. He doesn't have to be on offense to put the ball in the end zone, and that's huge because if you can add that special teams asset to the team, like that's major. So Marshawn McKinley, I challenged him all off season. Even though I know he was a phenomenal player, I told him you haven't done nothing. Like I just straight up told him, like I'm not sold on you. Show me, and I don't know if it's to show me or it's to show the world, but Marshawn McKinley has showed up.
Well, he's seen these college coaches coming to practice, right, to check out JoJo. He's like, hey, hold on, I'm right here too, right? You know what I mean? I can lock up just like this guy. So I know he probably got that chip on the shoulder to prove, like, hey, man, y'all guys need to be sending these offers to me, just like my partner in crime, right? So, he's definitely a kid that college coaches should be having their eyes on. I'm just going through these schools. Lakeland Christian 3-0. Trey Berry, he's been good. You know what I mean? They've Josh Bellamy. Running back, DJ Howard, kids has been puffing up a little bit. That's about Auburndale, Darian Giles. I like that kid too, man. We'll talk about Auburndale here in a second.
That's game of the week. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to get there.
We'll talk about that here in a second. But those are just some of the kids that I wanted to talk about and see if anybody you had or maybe on that top 50 list, maybe in that 40 to 50 that maybe that's on an emerge aspect in their point in their career.
So I got a guy who didn't even make the list, honestly, bro. And it's a wild card. You're gonna be like, what? What school?
Here we go.
Cordelius Allen, bro, at Tenorock.
Bro, is
Tenorock.
that the kid that just had all them touchdowns when Hassani went to the game?
Oh no, that's number 4. I can't think.
That was number 4. Who is? I'm like, man, this kid ain't gonna be good.
And he's a 2026. He's gonna be.
I'm like, he's gone. He's gone.
I cannot think of his. You talk about he's gone.
My bad to the rock, bro. My bad, man. Y'all know I love folk, man.
You just being real on the rundown.
I'm keeping it real, man. Yeah,
for sure. You know, so. That pair of guys definitely awesome. Cordelius Allen I don't know if it's because he's on defense or what, but he definitely caught my eye. He's
the Allen kid.
Yeah, he's number 7 at Tenorock.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's 2026.
Yeah, 20. No, he's 27.
27.
Yeah, 2027.
Man. Bro, I got a wild card kid. This kid at George Jenkins, Trevin James.
Is that the running back?
Bro, he's averaging over 200 rushing yards a game. Bro.
That's a guy. I know exactly. Wasn't he was at Kathleen last year?
Well, last year I think he was like suspended because of grades or something, and now he's at Jenkins and total rock. Crazy, right?
Right.
He's a 2025 kid, so he's stuck at Jenkins. But hey, that's somebody that's a kid that can go to the next level out of Polk, right?
Yeah, he's been tearing it up. You see, I know exactly what you're talking about. He's been tearing it up, bro.
Yeah, he looked the part too. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen him in person yet.
Yeah, he looked the part, bro. He looked straight, bro. He looked straight, bro. Yeah, Jenkins 2-2. Yeah, they won 41-21 last week against DeSoto County. So they got a dub last week. They got LCS this week, though. They got LCS this week.
LCS putting 35 on people. I just told the boys what they did. The frostproof was unholy. That ain't God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. You can't beat a God school 35-0. That is not holy.
Hey, they rolling, bro. Oh man, hey, they only allowed 21 points the whole season. Shouts out to Fort Meade. You know what I'm saying? They only allowed 21 points, and that was against Fort Meade. They beat West Oaks 57 Piro, and last week they beat Frostproof 35 Piro. That defense with Trey Berry is rolling right now.
Oh man, I gotta go watch the film. I watch the film.
I don't know if it's just Trey Berry. You know, LCS always got some tough kids. You know what I mean? Their program is solid, so.
I mean, so they had Junior Sermons. He made the PolkWay top 50, one of the best, D linemen in the county right now.
For sure. You're right.
I can only imagine how he's doing. I know DJ Howard plays corner. You named him.
DJ Howard, gadget piece, right?
Right.
They still got Carolwood Day. They got American Heritage. I don't know if that's the real American Heritage though.
Nah, it's probably Delray Beach.
Nah, that's Delray. They 4-1 though. And they got, of course, Victory Christian. You know,
do they play Carolwood at home or away?
Away.
Man, I ain't going to town.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't going to Carolwood.
Nah.
But hey, their game.
Yeah, I just wanted to spotlight. I just wanted to spotlight some of the kids maybe that you had on your mind, maybe in that 40, 50 rank that got a chance to maybe, if you reevaluate it, jump up into the top 30. So, nah, for sure. Shouts out to Marshawn McKinley, a kid definitely college coaches should be having their eyes on, and Blake Johnson too, man. Like I told Coach Shay, man, Blake is 6'1", you know what I mean? He's not super undersized, so he got some size, you know what I mean? And he definitely has next level talent. So I think college coaches should be putting eyes on him. If it's receivers, then drop some passes. Shouts out to my dogs, the receiver group, help them out a little bit.
I'm on their head.
Landlin's on their head. Shouts out Corey. You know who we talking about.
Corey. Yeah,
Corey, you know who we talking about. You know, so
passes, man.
Yes, sir. Cam too. Cam, you to hold on to that ball. They got it. Like I told Coach, they got pieces, bro. T Murr, we're gonna talk about that because that's a game of the week. We're gonna save that.
Right.
We're gonna save that. Hold on. Matter of fact, because we ain't gonna wait because I was gonna talk about Lakeland Booker T, but you got Auburndale Bartow as your game of the week. Yeah. Coach Thomas, first year head coach of Auburndale, going against Tyler Eden and crew over at Bartow. What do you like about this game, bro?
So it's in the recent years it's been a really good game.
Oh, yeah.
And these kids at Bartow and Auburndale, a lot of them grew up with each other, and a lot of them played against and with each other, throughout Little League. And a lot of the kids were either at Bartow or either at Auburndale, and they've transferred to the other. So like even Auburndale starting quarterback Amari Turner was at Bartow last year. So that's just something I love to see. I know it's emotions are high behind this game because, like I said, all the kids, they played against each other, played with each other growing up. So it's starting to become a rivalry. And, Lakeland gonna handle business with Dade County. We ain't worry about Dade County no more. We took down y'all giant. We gonna, what's one of Snow White's little 7 doors to Lakeland right now? You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So.
Hey, y'all Booker T fans, y'all just wait a little bit because we're gonna talk about it. But let me ask you, bro, for this game, for this Bartow Auburndale game, man, is there anybody that people should be looking out for? We got a USF commit over at Auburndale, linebacker Elijah Diaz, and we got a Central Michigan committed, Tavares Murray, a kid we just mentioned, man. This kid can do it all, right? And both of those kids have been on the show, man. Y'all check it out. Those are really good kids. But who do you like? Who are any kids that we should be looking out for? We mentioned Blake and Corey, but who else are we looking out for, bro?
So Auburndale's secondary coach, Kevin Kemp, he's been really, really, really high on Jawan Russell,
Yes.
defensive back at Auburndale. A lot of people don't know that's Derwin James' younger brother.
Yeah.
So if he has the Derwin James trait in him, I'm ready to see it. So he's been raving about him all off season.
Yeah.
All eyes on you this week, Jawan.
Yeah, he's gonna have to prove it this week.
Yes, he's going
And
to have to prove it.
How do you like that Darion kid? You know what I mean? They started off, they had Sammy over there. I went out to the spring. They looked solid, bro. They had Chad over there too, but Darion has been a consistent producer. He got talent too, right? He can play at the next level. Just give him a spotlight real quick, bro.
Yeah, so bro, one of the most technical receivers in Polk County, got some of the best hands. He catch I could call him Mr. Catch Everything. He don't drop nothing. He's gonna catch every pass thrown his way. He's gonna route a guy up. My only thing is that I'm not too sold on Auburndale's quarterback play. So in turn, that hurts him.
Yeah.
So phenomenal player, he can't throw it and catch it, right?
Yeah.
So
he can't block
it's just
either.
gonna be exactly. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Auburndale can get him the ball against a Bartow team that has a quality defense. So I'm very high on Darion Giles. He was at Lakeland last year, transferred over to Auburndale. One of those transfers that nobody talk about because only Lakeland get transfers in Polk County. I guess they don't lose any kids or anything. They don't lose starters or anything. So I thought he was going to be a key feature piece for Lakeland this year.
Yeah,
I blinked my eyes. He's at Auburndale. He's their guy. So
he's their guy.
Very high on Darion Giles. I'm excited to see him this Friday. And Arquan Glanton as well at Auburndale. Yeah. He's playing both ways in the backfield at defensive back.
He was at he was at Winter Haven, right?
Right, yeah. He was number 2 at Winter Haven last year.
Transferred over to Auburndale. Yeah, he's a good DB. I like him. He's solid, bro.
Yeah, he's one of the hardest hitters in Polk County.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's on film. It's on film with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one at state practice too. Winter Haven was solid too at the beginning, man. That's one thing I've learned. I bumped my head this spring, man. I went out to everywhere in the spring, and it all flip-flopped when the season
started. My gosh. Nobody looks the same. Nobody looks the same team, bro.
Not at all, bro. I bumped my head for sure, bro. I waste a lot of gas, y'all.
What?
You feel me? Nah, but another kid too, man. We can definitely mention the 2028 Anthony Howard running back, right? That's going to be probably one of the best running backs that we've seen in a while. He's already getting Power 5 offers as a damn freshman. I ain't even ran the ball that much. You know what I mean? We could talk about him. And another young kid I like is the Joseph Howard kid. I believe that's it. Yeah, that. Yeah, hey, talk about it, bro. Talk about it.
Hey, the two guys you just named is probably why I'm coming to this game.
Yeah.
Anthony Howard, 2028. He has every Florida offer except guess who? FIU, FA. He got Miami, Florida, Florida State, USF, UCF.
Once they seen those, they were probably like, nah.
Yeah, we just gonna pass up on him, man.
We're gonna pass,
bro. The with a lot of kids when they're that young, you might not get to see the amazing highlights. And so far, I think he's had 2 games over 100 rushing yards already. Wow. So that's a statement in itself. And then, bro, you can just tell by his movements, like the way he's able to make jump cuts, the way he's able to read the gaps and read the holes and know where to go. So just little things like that about his game, it has interest peaking. But, man, JoJo Howard, phenomenal kid, bro. Oh, my God.
He got that Shenard Clower type, that type skill to him, like where he gonna be a gadget piece, bro.
Yes, bro. I would say unguardable.
Yeah.
You haven't seen a game that he doesn't have a catch. And I said I'm not sold on Auburndale's quarterback play, but he gets so wide open.
Yeah. How can you miss him? Yeah.
How can you miss him? Like, man, JoJo Howard, I think he's a 27.
27, he's a 27. Yep.
Oh my gosh, his future is so bright.
Yeah, those two
kids. But it's gonna be a test. He got to go against Josiah Hampton.
I was just bringing them up. Yeah, talk about that. It's that Bartow man. Bartow they slipped up with Clearwater and Bishop Moore. You know what I mean? That was a tough game. It got called early, but man, they got a good team, bro. They just lacking in the trenches.
Right. But Bartow's whole issue right now is the trenches and
bro. They got skills.
He's calling great plays.
Yeah.
The offensive line isn't holding up. So it's not all on on the players. It's not all on the coaches. It's, you know, as a unit. So they have to
It's
be
coming
better
down to that
collectively.
line, bro.
Definitely.
It's coming down to that line. They got Corey. They got the Haskins kid. You know what I mean? He RP to Haskins. Ohio State. You know about Haskins.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
That's his family. A tall receiver. They got him too. Like they got receivers, and they got the Avis Brown kid. He be toting the rock.
Right.
They got a squad, bro. You know what I mean? The Corian Stanley on the other side, linebacker, headhunter, right?
One of the top linebackers in the county. My top 3 linebackers in Polk County: Malik Morris, Elijah Diaz. I go right to the Corian Stanley.
It's the Corian, bro. That boy a headhunter, bro. I went to the game twice now. He always in the tackle for loss category, bro. He be in the backfield, bro. I like him for sure.
JoJo White, young kid, 2026.
JoJo White, man.
Picked up some
6'4" DB.
Yeah. I told him I wasn't sold on him, and then I go to the kickoff class and he has an interception. So I'm
That's an
okay.
interception. Yeah,
if you're gonna be playing like this, I'm sold, brother. You
for
look
sure.
the part. You
look the part.
Stuff on tape. Let's do it.
Definitely look the part, bro. You can't teach 6'4". He work on his mechanics and his hips, bro. He going to the league, bro. That's what I told him. bro, you ain't got to do too much. Walk in the room, bro. People gonna have their eyes open. So definitely that's gonna be a good game for sure. Shouts out to Coach Thomas, Coach Eden. They got both of them schools rolling right now. If Auburndale had a couple more pieces that they didn't lose, I think they'll be one of the top schools in the county right now. So yeah, for sure. They always gonna be physical and hard. Like they're gonna play hard. And
they're always gonna have athletes.
Always gonna have athletes.
They're gonna keep athletes.
That's always, bro. On the basketball court too. So so he mentioned it a little bit, man. He talked a little bit about Miami, a little bit down south. So let's move on. Let's talk about it a little bit, man. Lakeland's hosting Booker T. Washington this weekend and coming up from South Florida. They lost to Miami Central already to start the season. Somebody who's Lakeland's beat already. But they still got talent, bro. They led by 4-star Ben Hanks Jr. Watched a little bit of his film and some of his recent highlights. He's a guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got to respect him. He can definitely play. But Lakeland, man, has just been battle-tested with Miami Central and then going up to Lake Mary, battling the weather, battling Noah Grubbs, throwing dots all over the field. It's tough, bro. So let's talk about it real quick. I see you guys. So y'all see that. Talk about it real quick. Lakeland, Booker T. Washington, bro.
So with Ben Hanks, he played 7-on-7 with Raw this offseason.
Yes, sir.
And he's a phenomenal kid. He locked down an entire side of the field for us. So I got to see that all offseason. So Ben Hanks, he's a Florida legacy kid. Dad played at Florida. Dad played in the league. So he has that elite training that's coming behind that.
Right.
So Ben Hanks, phenomenal player, but he can't do it all by himself. I saw, Booker T was in a dogfight with Immaculata LaSalle last week. They ended up pulling away. But if you know anything about LaSalle, George Jenkins would beat them. They would be in a dogfight with Tenorock. If you know anything about those guys.
Ain't no way.
Yes. They're respectfully, they're not a good team.
I might got to change up my game where I'm going to be at this Friday, huh?
I think Lakeland going to take care of them early. As a matter of fact, and I think everybody gonna play against Booker T. Everybody, freshmen, sophomores.
What do you think it is with this? You think it's just overpowered? You think it's just too big in the trenches? They're gonna run the ball down their throat?
Yeah, Booker T just doesn't have enough to me. I mean, it's Miami, so of course they always gonna have some dudes, right?
They're gonna have some size, a little bit of size.
Always. It's a Miami school, but I just physically, I don't think they can compete physically. If Lakeland want to line up and get in that pro style like they do, run the ball down their throat.
Obi, Malik Morris.
It's over.
And you got cutback now. Cutback turning up now.
Hatchet is back. Jordan Henderson back. They don't have an answer for that. So, and then you look at the other team that Booker T was able to beat, South Dade. South Dade has won 14 games in the past 3 years. Like, wow. That's not really a quality program to be beating either. I mean, those aren't really quality wins, if you ask me. So,
so I might be at Bartow Auburndale by halftime.
Realistic.
It
might be running clock by halftime.
Wow. Booker T, man, y'all hear this, man? I gotta clip this up and put this on the social media, dog, to get some hype going or something,
bro. Matchups are different, so I can't sit here and say oh, Lakeland beat Central, so Lakeland gonna beat Booker T. No,
Right.
that ain't what I'm saying.
Styles,
I'm saying Lakeland gave up 6 points to Miami Central's offense because they got a safety, so it ended up with 8. And Booker T gave up 55 to that same offense. What, a week later?
Yeah, bro.
Like, you see what I'm getting at? Like,
yeah,
I
now
mean,
I'm starting to see it when you break it down. You know what I mean? It's looking tough for y'all, man. Y'all fucking with Polk, dog. It's looking
it's
tough.
looking tough. It's looking very tough. I mean, that's a week later. You telling me this same team could score 55 that could only score 1 touchdown, which should have been intercepted.
Man, and with Lakeland's defense playing like they are, you know, like we talked about, man. Hey, Noah Grubbs is that guy is crazy, but they've been playing tough, bro.
Yeah.
And I know they're gonna want to bounce back after that and really skunk these guys.
And it's the fact that Noah Grubb would do that to anybody, I feel like.
Bro,
right?
It's the best quarterback in the state, bro.
It's like who wouldn't Noah Grubb do that to? And I told those guys going into that game, hey, this man about to kill y'all.
Yeah, and Coach Fraser talked about it like during the rain delay. He was like, "Man, that kid is scary." I'm like, "Wait, what is he? He's scary? He looks shaky." He was like, "Nah, he's scary. The game plan." And I'm like, "Oh shit,
bro."
I'm like, "All right, cool." And he went out there and threw 4 tutties, bro. It was crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a game, man. What's your thoughts on I just had 2 kids on, man. Like you see me clowning on the defense with Venice. What's your thoughts on Cocoa Venice High School? That's a big time game.
Hey, the way Venice is scoring, it's like, dang, man, it's hard to count them boys out.
You got Venice. You got Venice over Cocoa, bro. Dude.
Hey, the boys undefeated. They dropping 50 burgers every week. Like, when have they haven't not scored 40 points yet this year?
Man, there ain't no Charles Lester over there this time, dog. It ain't none. I seen some of the highlights, bro. I don't know, bro. It looks small, bro.
So if Cocoa can get 3 stops, they can win that football game. They got to get 3 turnovers, or three 4th down turnovers.
They need the 3 extra possessions. They need Brady Hart to get 3 possessions where they hold them to 9.
Yes.
Okay, they are 4-0. Really quick, people.
With what, 230 points put up this season?
God, and with Port Charlotte last week, 49-41.
That's what gets me like.
Port Charlotte, though.
And then Bishop Monroe put up 56. I think. What was it? 50 something.
Bishop Monroe put up 56. That's a small 56. School. They got Carter Smith though. They got
Northwestern put up 40.
40, and then Tampa Bay Tech. Everybody scored more than 40 points, 40 or more. So they're due to give up 40.
40.
So Brady Hart.
Yeah.
That's like they averaging 40.
We might see 150 points.
You just really made a good point though. If they get 3 stops, Brady's gonna score. If they giving up this to all these guys, Brady's gonna score. You got Javon Ball, Peter, he gonna find a way to score. So
and you know they want to shake the defense as good as Cocoa.
Yeah.
So because Tampa Bay Tech defense is not that sound.
Man, if people don't let the Cocoa IMG game like
at all
get y'all like going thinking wrong, because IMG looked huge, bro. Watching that game, them boys looked huge. I mean, Cocoa's a public school. Like, I mean, it was tough.
A small school, truthfully.
So, to be real, you feel me? This ain't no big, you know what I mean? It's big time 7A school. Like they like 2A.
Exactly.
So IMG like to beat up on them type of schools anyway.
Right.
Man. They be playing them small schools, Dr. Phillips type schools, you know what I mean? And so, but hey, so really quick, man. We talked about Lakeland Booker T. We previewed your game of the week, brother. You talked about some of the college games you've been to. You've been on some shows. You got smack talk going. What's the next thing we could look for from PolkWay, bro?
So recently I started up featuring on X Marks the Spot, Coach Mark.
Yep.
On his show called Lab Talk. So he has a podcast called Lab Talk that he does, but he wanted to bridge the gap. We know we got the rundown, but the rundown covered the whole state. Yeah. So he just wanted to tap into the market and cover Polk County exclusively. So we've been doing Polk Talk the last few weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm having fun doing it. Like when you asked me to come on, I'm like, thank you, God. Like I love doing this, bro. I love being able to talk about what we watching, what we're actually out covering. So Polk Talk, that's rolling out.
Yep. Hold on, guys. Yep.
Yes, that's what I'm, working on the most right now.
I've been watching those, bro. No, I love it, bro.
Thank
I
you,
love it, bro. Shout out to Smack Talk too, man. Tell the people what you got going on the side. You trying to do your own thing with that too, man.
Yeah, man. Smack Talk, that's our podcast where we let the guys come on, talk they trash, and we wanted to get a few weeks into the season before we bring y'all another episode. But we definitely we working on episode 2 right now. It's gonna feature some of the top guys in the area, and we got a little twist coming. We got a twist coming to it.
I love that. I love that idea, bro. Just to be connected with the kids like that. I wish I could do something like that with the rundown. You know what I mean? If I have my own studio and have them in there like that, but that's awesome. Definitely always trying to make your way, cut your skin in the game. So shouts out to Smack Talk. Shouts out to you and Mark doing y'all's podcast, putting even an extra spotlight onto Polk County kids in school. So, man, really quick, bro. Definitely, I'm glad you said you like doing this, bro, because I want to have you on the show more for sure. As y'all know, I definitely grew up in Polk too, you know what I mean? But this guy right here has set the way of how to cover Polk County. I just want to be able to add that too and bring this guy on to talk. There's no other value y'all can get, you know what I'm saying? So really quick, if people don't know, let them know where they can find you at, brother.
Y'all see it behind me, PolkWay on social media. Find me on Twitter, Polk_way. Find us on Instagram at PolkWay863. You can find us on TikTok and YouTube under all the same PolkWay863. Shout out to Hassani Harper at H2 Athletes, and shout out to Dylan Oliver, my other half of PolkWay863, man. Just bro, thank you. Like I said, I enjoy coming on here every single time.
I'm trying to find more stuff to talk about, bro. I can stay on here all day. I'm like, man, you got else written down. Bro, I could do this all day, bro. I really enjoy this. And y'all know this is my dog, you know what I'm saying, off the camera. So the chemistry is there. We could do this. We can roll like this for another hour. So I appreciate you for jumping on, bro. Definitely just wanted to talk some Polk County ball through week 5. Lakeland still undefeated. Lake Wells still undefeated. Mulberry.
They got a big one this week, Lake Wells.
Oh my God. No, we're not done. People, we're not done. Give us another few minutes.
This week.
Lake Wells has Sanford Seminole. The streak is on the line. They have like a 28-game win streak. They're going up to play Michael Clayton and them Bokey boys. You know what I mean? Hey, Ethan Pritchett over there, FSU commit. They got some guys, bro. They look good too. They were undefeated on the year too. I think they done took down. Who they took down? Edgewater or somebody?
I think Jones played.
That was Jones.
Yeah, Jones played Edgewater.
Hey, next week. That's why I was going to the Lakeland game, because next week Jones comes down and plays Auburndale.
Oh, they play Auburndale at Auburndale?
At Auburndale next week.
And then the following week they got Lake Wells.
No. All right, Coleman, we get our eyes on Coleman. I gotta see him.
Shout out to Darion Coleman, man. You see that boy just tied at 863 on his arm.
Hey, come on,
you love Polk County through and through.
They try to say bro went from Polk, man.
That's Polk County. That's Polk County.
He had to let him know.
Boy, when he got it set in, he got it inked.
Bro. Yeah, so Seminole just took down Monarch last week from Coconut Creek. So they beat Lyman and they beat Heritage, who Cocoa beat last week. But no, you're right. They come down and play Lake Wells. Lake Wells. No, you're right. No, that's
Jones.
That's Jones. Let me pull up that Jones. You say they go down and play Lake Wells?
Yeah, I know they got Lake Wells and Auburndale both on their schedule. I didn't realize it was back-to-back weeks like that.
So they got Lake Wells at home and they come down and play Auburndale.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. So we're definitely gonna be at that. I gotta go. I know you're gonna be there to see Coleman, right? That's the Miami content, you know what I mean? That's the content, right there.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bigger game than Polk that week. Auburndale, y'all gonna get me twice.
Y'all gotta get Auburndale twice. Hey, Coach Thomas deserves it, man. Hey, man, this is Landlin May, better known as PolkWay, bro. We could go on and on. Shouts out to my dog. Definitely gonna have him on, bro. Y'all heard the things he's doing, a bunch of things, right? But y'all make sure y'all follow him on all the social media platforms, man. Really appreciate you for joining, bro. We'll definitely chop it up off the camera for sure, bro.
Yes, sir. Much love, bro. Have a good one.
Man, for sure. Y'all catch them at Bartow versus Auburndale this week, man. Game of the week. They got it on Instagram. It's the Taste One Game of the Week, dog.
Y'all see
Taste One. Hey, y'all see the hat, man. Shouts out Taste One, man. That's my dog, man. That's my dog, man. Shouts out, bro. Much love. Thank you, bro. Hey, man, that's my dog right there, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in this late. Thank you guys. Another long show. This was a little bit shorter, but hey, it's still the same value, man. Thank y'all for tuning in this late. I want to give a big shout out to all my guests that joined. Shout out to my dog Nick Teeter out of Cocoa High School, Ryan Matulevich. Hey, I got it right this time, Ryan. And we finished off with Landlin May of PolkWay, man. Just 3 fire guests. We in week 5, dog. We keeping this thing rolling. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tune in for next week because I'm trying to bring some heat for y'all. Peace.